Hi guys, welcome back to Nicole Is Losing It. So I have been gone for a hot minute. I have been traveling the world for the past year. I had every intention of keeping this channel up and going and updated and making posts, and well, that didn't happen. In an entire year, I posted 3 videos. So I apologize for that. So whether you've been with me since the very beginning of my journey or this is the first video of mine you're clicking on, welcome, thank you. It's good to have you here. So you're about to see where I've been, where I'm going, and how this channel is going to evolve with me. So let's rewind. In October of 2022, I had gastric bypass surgery. I weighed at that time, right before surgery, well, right before the pre-op diet started, I weighed in at about 224 pounds. My highest recorded weight ever was 228 pounds. I think right like the day of surgery, I weighed about 213 pounds. So I have a lot of videos posted about my journey towards surgery and then after surgery as well. It took me about 9 months, I think, to make my goal. My goal weight was 112 pounds. I wanted to lose half of my size, and I did that. My lowest recorded weight was 110 pounds. Now, after traveling, I have gained a little bit of weight because I was not going to go to Italy and not eat pasta and pizza and gelato. I was not going to go to Thailand and not eat mango sticky rice. I treated myself well, right? I had euros in Greece. I did it right. I think, but it did result in some weight gain. So today I sit here at 121 pounds. So I do want to get back to my goal of 112. So I do have a little bit to work on. So I have about 9 pounds to get me back to my goal weight. But I'm still at I'm a healthy BMI, I'm exercising, I'm getting back into healthy eating habits. Bariatric surgery was a very effective tool that helped me lose the weight, but now I'm in this maintenance phase where I've had to incorporate other tools, and you know, it's not a permanent fix. Bariatric surgery, you still have to work at things. So that's the part that I'm currently learning. That's what I'm living through, and that's what I want to share with you, this overall wellness journey that I'm now on and will be on for the rest of my life. Let's rewind again back to 2019. That's when I turned 40. And I started planning this midlife gap year that I was going to take to travel the world for a year. It seemed like a lofty, impossible goal at the time, but it happened. I did it. Last May 2024, I quit my job, which was terrifying, and I boarded a plane and I traveled for 1 year. I think that my year of travel was the best gift I've ever given myself. I feel like I am a different person now, a better person. I feel a lot more well-rounded. I feel like my eyes have been opened to so much. And yeah, if I could give one piece of advice to anybody, it's just get out there and explore something new. You don't have to travel the world for a year. A lot of people can't do that. And I realize how privileged I am to have been able to do that. But you know, get in your car over the weekend and go see a place you haven't seen in your hometown, or you know, just beyond your hometown. Go explore, go find something new, and just broaden your horizons. It will make you a better person. I had such an amazing time. I visited 28 countries, so many different cities, ate so many different foods, met so many amazing people. I cried happy tears and sad tears in airports, in train stations, in the back of taxis and Ubers, on the back of motorcycles. I just had such an amazing adventure, and I met so many incredible people. People want to know what the top thing was that I did, and I'll tell you my top 3. So I rode on the back of a motorbike from the south of Vietnam to the north of Vietnam, from Saigon to Hanoi. It took 3 weeks. My guide, his name was Sunny. He was, you know, worked for a very reputable company. I did my research. I didn't just hop on the back of some guy's motorbike. But it was so incredible. It was just an amazing adventure. I learned so much. It was amazing. Second, I spent 2 months in Thailand. I spent 5 weeks at a dog rescue. It was incredible. Such a good experience. Not only did I fall in love with those dogs and cats, I also fell in love with the people. I met so many amazing people, and just, it was incredible. And then after that in Thailand, I then spent a couple weeks island hopping. And I always said I'm not a beach person. I am a beach person. Oh my gosh, it was incredible. And then my top experience, at the time it was not. At the time I basically hated what I was doing to myself. But looking back, after I had marinated, after I have, all my other newfound wisdom to look back on, the top thing I did was walking the Camino de Santiago. So I started in the south of France in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, walked over the Pyrenees Mountains into Spain. And yeah, for over a month, I just walked every day. Every day, I walked across the north of Spain. Thinking back, I can't believe I did that. And like I said, at the time, I hated it, but now I'm like, I want to do it again. It was incredible. It was incredible. Yeah. Okay, so I'm editing, and apparently the only adjective I know is incredible. I think I just said it like 27 times in the span of a minute and a half. But yeah, my travels were incredible. Those were my top 3 travel moments. But there were so many more. Oh my gosh, there were so many other just incredible moments. Girl, come on. And then some people want to know like the absolute nightmares that happened on my travel, and I can honestly say I was so lucky. Some things went wrong. Oh, things went very wrong at times. So I just realized I forgot to put on deodorant this morning, and I'm about to try to hike 12 miles. Well, nobody's gonna want to come talk to me. Actually have like a touch of like the stomach flu or something. I have a little bit of a fever, and I'm just still so sick. But I'm just very lucky that I didn't have any catastrophes or anything that just, put a shadow on my travels. Let's go back to the channel. So when I started this channel, it was all about my bariatric journey. It was all about, my hopes, my fears leading up to surgery, jumping through the hoops, all of that. And then afterwards it was about coping with this new tool, coping with this new little pouch that I had that sometimes made my life hell. But yeah, I was sharing, what I was eating in a day, doing check-ins. I got really vulnerable and showed you my loose skin. I still can't believe I wore a bathing suit on camera. But yeah, that's the root of this channel, right? The bariatric surgery, and it's content that matters. I've interacted one-on-one with so many of you, and I've just observed your journey and seen what you've gone through, and I'm just so touched that I could be a part of your journey and that you could be a part of mine. But it's time for this channel to grow beyond bariatric surgery, because I've grown beyond that. My current situation, I'm focusing more on wellness and myself as a whole, improving my confidence, my self-esteem, working on coming to terms with the fact that I am middle-aged now, and everything that entails. And now that I'm in this maintenance phase of weight loss, I can't just fall back on my surgery to help me. Like I have had to implement actual, other weight loss methods and weight maintenance methods. And so that's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about not just chasing weight loss, but chasing a better life. It's going to be more about a wellness journey. I'm still going to talk about bariatric life because it is such an important part of the life I still lead. I still have, my little pouch, and I still have a lot of restrictions related to that. I still have to have that in mind every single day. So I'm still going to talk about bariatric surgery and my weight loss related to that. But I'm also going to go deeper. So we're going to talk about sustainable wellness. We're going to talk about this phase known as midlife and any crises therefore related. And we're even going to talk about dating after weight loss. So I have dipped my toe. No, actually I dived right into dating since I've been back home in this past month. It's been almost 16 years since I last dated. Things have changed a lot. Not just me. Dating in general has changed. And it's been an eye-opener, and at times it's very bleak. I still have hope. I still have hope, but I would love to share some stories with you and talk to you in future videos about, yeah, dating after weight loss. Whew. Okay, so here's what's coming up with this channel. Every Monday I'm gonna be dropping a new video. We'll look at topics like what I eat in a day because people seem to love those. We'll talk about wellness habits that I'm building as a human and just as a human in my 40s. We'll talk about fitness habits, and I'll talk to you about the different exercises I've been doing because it is so important, especially as I get older, to really stay fit and active. I have plans on buying, some wellness items that I've been looking at and seeing on Instagram and on Amazon and TikTok and trying those out. So yeah, I'll try before you buy. I'll talk about building confidence. I still struggle really, really hard with body dysmorphia and self-esteem. So yeah, there will be videos addressing that. And I will probably, once again, show you my loose skin because it is still the bane of my existence. And yeah, we'll talk about my plans for that. And I'm gonna be more active in my comment section. I know there are so many comments on my videos that I just haven't addressed this past year, and I feel so bad. So I'm going to become more interactive with you again because that was one of my favorite parts of this channel, was really getting to know you and helping you out on this journey as well. So yeah, tell me any questions you have down in the comments. Tell me any topics you want me to address. Again, we're looking to evolve this channel, so it doesn't just have to be related to bariatric surgery. It doesn't just have to be related to weight loss. Ask me those questions about dating that I'm sure you have. Oh goodness. And if you want more day-to-day content, I am going to be launching my Instagram channel. I have had this handle for a while. It's been in the video descriptions of past videos, but then I just never did anything with it. My Insta handle is @_, don't forget that underscore, Nicole Is Losing It. Some lucky person already had the handle Nicole Is Losing It, so I had to put that underscore right at the beginning, but follow me and I'll be posting content on there as well. If you have ever felt like your body has changed but your mind hasn't quite caught up, or you feel like nobody really talks about the after part of weight loss or a big transformation, or you're just trying to feel healthy, strong, confident again, you are welcome here. This is the place you should be. This channel is not about being perfect, because I am far from perfect. This channel is about growing and evolving and becoming a better person. This channel, the name is Nicole Is Losing It, and it started because I was losing the weight. But now there are so many other things in my life I want to focus on losing. I want to focus on losing those bad emotions towards myself. I want to focus on losing those bad habits that have snuck into my life. I want to just lose the things that no longer serve me. And I want to focus on gaining something better. So if this sounds like the journey that you're on, then subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video, and I will see you back here on Monday for another one. Bye guys.